questionable, what does this do for your plans?
Well, we'll talk about it. Obviously, it really changes things as in the field a little bit. So we can move on.
How did it get from where we were this morning, where you talked about the medical staff wasn't concerned, and then to where it is now?
Not sure. From the standpoint of, what I heard this morning, that was sore, and obviously we're going to, downplay anything to the point where we didn't hear anything kind of concerned about something like this. But
Did it start to feel worse during the game?
I'm not sure what happened during the game as far as testing or what they went, what they got done during the game. So I didn't hear about it until after the game's over.
So when they told you what was going on, did you have any idea what was in your
Not at all. I mean, as of, Friday with Matt's situation, we check with him every day. How are you? What's going on? Checking with medical every day. What are we in, where are we at with this? And, there's really I didn't hear any concerns anywhere in there. It's not from Matt and not from medical, and really not until right before game time last night.
Setting aside the disappointment, now that this is final, this is news final, we've been speculating all this time. Is there something easier about that now that it's not anything that you have to deal with, and you know that you can't win?
Well, honestly, 2 weeks ago, I didn't think Matt was going to make the playoffs. He was coming back to Arizona. I really, in my heart, didn't think Matt was going to make it back. And all of a sudden, Matt could make it back, and then that became, kind of looked like that was a definite, and he looked good. And then all of a sudden, he can again. So, at this point, there was nothing to do about it besides move on. And I don't think anybody out there in that room is going to be willing to give this thing up because Matt is hurt. And to be honest with you, without saying it in a bad way, we played all year long without Matt. And we went 42-8 without Matt. We're capable of winning. And I think that's one thing. We're not just going to roll over and act like something's wrong now. Or, obviously we're not going to be full strength. If you don't have Andre, you don't have Matt, you're not as good as you could be. But we're still good enough to win.
Now, who plays center field for you first now? Would you think about moving out to Seattle? Or?
Not really. Nay. We've tried Yasiel a little bit. Not that happy about it. But, at desperate times, you're going to do desperate things. So, we'll talk about it. We'll go through it. See what's the best combination. I'm happy with Shooter Way to play center. So, we'll talk about it. I'm sitting here 30 minutes after basically I find out about it. So, we'll meet, we'll talk about it, and we'll go from there.
Have you heard anything new about Andre since this morning?
No.
Matt said he found out during the game. You didn't find out until after the game?
I didn't find out until after the game.
When you saw him on crutches the first time?
No, just after the game was over. I didn't know. Nobody, like the trainer didn't run down and tell me during the game. I knew Matt wasn't available, so I didn't really think about it until somebody told me.
So when you saw him on the field, did you crutches? Did you do the whole thing?
No, they told me he was on crutches. They told me he was out at that point. I already knew that. Seen that stuff right there.
Did they explain the medical particulars of this? What the problem was? What
They just said the doc was going to come in and talk to you about the particulars and the medical side of it. Really what,
Does this put any additional pressure on Andre to try to?
I don't think so. Either he's ready or he's not. If you can't play, if you can't run, you can't play. So it's really not that complicated.
So does that mean he's not under consideration? It's just a pinch hit?
I'm just telling you. He just asked me, is it putting more pressure on Andre? I said, if Andre can't run, he can't play. He may be able to pinch hit or whatever it is. But if he can't run, he can't play center field. I mean, it's not that hard.
Any thoughts about Helton's retirement and ending his career here? And any thoughts about his career and any highlights?
Just that was cool. I was glad I was here today. I like seeing it. I like seeing the fans' respect for him. The thing with him, I thought was really nice. I'm glad I was here.
You got some bad injury news on camp and then Egypt over the thing, but it's got to be good to see Capuano bounce back, these last 2 days.
Cap was good, coming back, so we'll keep talking about what we do with that situation.
So I think preliminary thoughts. thoughts on getting out of there as your first round?
Well, they're a good club. We had trouble with them this year, so, but, you know, I've always feel like a short series, anything happens, you know. We got Clayton and Zach going first 2 days. Anything can happen.
I'm sorry if you already answered this, but just knowing what Kemp has gone through all season long, how do you kind of feel for him in this situation?
Well, you feel bad, obviously, that he's not going to be able to be out there. He's had a rough year. Physically, it's been tough. It seems like really since surgery last winter. You know, trying to come back in spring, and then early season struggles, and then hamstrings and shoulder and ankle. So it's been a rough year. So I mean, you feel bad for a guy. You know, he wants to be out there. You know, he wants to compete, and the body says you can't right now.
Have you talked to him yet?
I haven't actually had a chance to even talk to him.